Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody rise up weekdays. Catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Good afternoon. We're back at it again with another one. Y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to every single last one of y'all. Hope you guys all doing well out there. Hope this show finds you in good spirits. We got some new information on a story that we've been covering for a while now. Like I said, there's going to be a kind of a crazy day of just a gang load of different stories kind of compiling all in one day. And I'm going to do as best as I can to do as much coverage and catch up as I can. But there's a lot going on today. I mean, everything from Jada to Carlee Russell to other stories as well, which we will be doing. You will be hearing in some pop-up videos here in just a little while. But man, what a day. What a day. What a day. Come on, man. What a day, y'all. Have mercy. Have mercy. And the hits just keep on coming today. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. And I'm not surprised by the results. Let's keep it real. Except I'm not happy with the results. I'm not surprised by the results, but I'm not happy with them. I think that there could have been a better reaction to this, or a better outcome. But, you know, it is what it is. We live in some weird ass times. Okay, so real quick before we get into everything, because this is not going to be a super long show, so come on in, step right up. The pool and the water is just fine. We're gonna have another quick conversation. Quicker than earlier, quicker than this morning show for sure. Okay, so yes, please go grab your Cheez-Its, your granola bars, your plush bathrobe, and a handful of toilet papers. Okay, not a roll, just a handful. All right, be sure to get comfortable. But before we get into everything, hit that like button down below, because this has been 15-20 minutes. I mean, I found out about 15 minutes after it dropped. So, you know, it's like 20-30 minutes old now, but we're going to hear some news. Here's some news. Hit that like button down below. Hit it, please, and thank you. Do not forget to crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hit that follow button over there. Also, hit that reaction button down below if you're watching on Facebook. That'll be greatly appreciated. We got to get into some things, okay? We got some stories to tell and many miles to go before we sleep. Okay, guys, as you guys already know, we have been covering this crazy story of Carlee Russell. Now, you know that this was a young woman, individual that basically played with the minds of the entire world when she went missing one night. She claimed to have seen a toddler on the side of an interstate, jumped out of her car to go tend to this baby, to this little toddler, this white baby boy. I'm sorry, but those are the details, okay? Not trying to make it a race thing. I'm just saying these are the details. And she disappears. And of course, the whole world was losing their minds for 49 hours, wondering where the hell did this woman go? What happened to Carlee Russell? I even was like, what's going on? What happened? You know, this is the last thing we need is another woman out here being taken with the Liam Neesons. It's important that you hear the Liam Neeson's part. How she just went and got taken and disappears. The world went nuts. We all went crazy, right? Well, 49 hours later, after 5-0, family, the internets, so everybody was involved, okay? And everybody was a suspect, right? This woman comes knocking on her parents' door and then passes out right as soon as they open the door. They open the door and they're like, oh, Carlee. And she's like, Papa. Huh. And she falls to the ground, right? I'm not kidding. This is real talk. Okay. There's been so many stories, so many different ways that people have chopped up and screwed this, saying about the 911 calls. She wasn't breathing, so on and so forth. She wasn't really responding. She was unresponsive or unresponsive, all that stuff. Okay. People are losing their doggone minds. Everybody, their mama was losing their doggone minds about this. And we're going, oh my God, what happened to her? What went down? What happened to this young woman? Thank God she came home. Thank you, Jesus. Bless God. Right? God did. Right? So she goes on to tell a crazy story. And of course, I am going to paraphrase like a mug because she said a whole bunch of different things. She said things like, she saw the kid on the side of the road. She pulled over. Oh, by the way, in this nice ass Mercedes. Okay, let's not forget, this girl comes from privilege. Her parents work hard and she gets to enjoy the spoils. So she came from good monies. She gets out of this nice ass car, leaves the car running, unlocked and running. She goes out there, allegedly saying that she's going to look for this little kid because the kid is on the side of the road. She's on the phone. She calls 911, tells them that there's a kid on the side of the road, hangs up and calls a friend. I know all of us are wondering the mysteries of what happened during this time, but this is the information that we have so far. She gets out of the car to meet up with this little white baby boy. As she is looking at this little baby boy, a man happens to hop over the fence, comes out from the shrubbery, grabs her, forces her over a fence with baby in tow. Let's not forget that. And takes her. And over the next 49 hours or so, maybe 48 hours, because you got to add the part when she's running and running in the woods and whatnot. So let's just say 48 hours. She is held against her will. There is a lot of things that were being said. One, there is this man, the man who took her, who had red hair. He was balding in the back. Okay. I'm sorry. It's hard to say this with a straight face. I don't know how these newscasters do this. Okay. I don't know. Okay. News anchors. I don't know how you do it. Y'all are amazing actors. Anyway, she's taken by this person. She's brought in. She's, of course, held against her will. Throughout this time, she has moved around a bunch of different times. While she's there, she has this other white woman that is literally feeding her cheese crackers. All right. She is put into the back of a trailer, like an 18-wheeler trailer. Baby is still around, by the way, while this balding red-headed dude, basically, yeah. And this woman are holding her against her will. Now, there's some other information, if you guys remember. Like I said, I'm kind of reaching into the recesses of my mind in the cobweb spots for some of this information. But let me remind you, as she tells this story to the police and all that, the police are calling cap. The police are sitting there going, we don't believe anything. We don't believe any of this ish. This is some BS. Because of the information and how the timeline is. One of the main things, in my personal opinion, that I think that really set them off and was like, come on, that's some BS, was when she said she tried to run at one point. They grabbed her, brought her back in, and they took her clothes off. I got to be code wordy here. And as they took photos of her, they stripped her down and took photos of her. Now, they did not want to restrain her because they were worried about it, leaving marks and stuff on her body, which makes no sense. But when she was found, when she appeared at her parents' door, she had $100 and some odd in one of her socks that she had on her feet. So, piece of that, in my personal opinion, I go, wait a second. So you're telling me they took her all the way down to the day she was born, basically, as naked as a jaybird, except leaving her socks on and leaving the money in her sock, which, by the way, is they are the nicest Liam Neesons I've ever met. Nicest mother lovers I've ever met. Nicest criminals. They're taking photos of her because from what she made it seem like she was about to be sent off, if you get what I'm saying. But they said, no, you might need that you might need that hundo. You might need that money. You just might need that money. Hold on to that, girl. You might need to buy some Girl Scout cookies on the way. Make that make sense, right? So the police do their due diligence as they do. We watch all of this basically transpire right in front of our eyes, and it's the most comical thing we've ever seen. Now, of course, I am doing a very, very sloppy timeline. There's so much to this timeline, and if you guys want me to do a timeline recap thing on another video, I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys, okay? Just as a trip down memory lane of just buffoonery. But none of her stuff was adding up. To the point, of course, there were people getting blamed. Everybody was a suspect at this point. I mean, it was getting bad to the level of the conspiracy theories that were being thrown around like on Gabby Petito's case, okay? People were starting to blame everybody and their mama, okay? Tinfoil hats were starting to come out. But what was really, really nice about this situation was that the cops did their due diligence, only to find out that all that she was doing were lies. Everything goes down in the Google search, not in the DMs, but in the Google searches, because she was looking things up like how to fake a taking. She even looked up the movie Taken on the day that she went missing. What are the coincidences of that? And let me just be real. Okay, Taken is fire. Taken 1 is fire. Okay, but I'm not going out of my way to Google that every day. That's not a random thing in my mind going on the same day that I just disappear. I'm looking up Liam Neeson's Taken. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't see that happening. Now, we saw that as a family, and it was the most amazing moment. It was the most amazing moment in true crime history. I'm going to be honest. And I wish there were a lot more that were comical, meaning that they were fake and not as tragic as they do end up becoming, because a lot of them do end up being very tragic. So this was like a diamond, like this was like basically a unicorn type of story. You know that, okay? We all agree on that, all right? Yeah, Mar, a Sherry Papini type swag. They said swag. Yes, a Sherry Papini type swag, okay? Amazing, right? But we saw as they broke it down, basically saying it all goes down in her Google searches. Then on top of that, when she left her job, because she was doing these Google searches on her job computer, she was trying to find out ways to steal money without getting caught at work. Then she ended up stealing money from the tip jar that they all pooled their tips together and they all split at the end of the shift. She stole money from her own coworkers. She stole some toilet paper and a robe from the spa that she was working at. Y'all remember this? Then she went to go get food, because that was the plan, to get food for her and her mama. She goes and gets the food. Before she gets to the interstate, she stops off at a Target. Yes, I said a Target. Target, baby. She went to Target and she went on to buy Cheez-Its and granola bars. Then she drove off, saw a white baby boy on the side of the road, and then disappeared like a thief in the night. Yeah. All that stuff went down. Now, that was a couple months ago. It feels like it was yesterday. I'm going to be real. It feels like it was yesterday because it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. You can't write this stuff. In fact, actually, they did. They actually tried. They actually made a movie about this, and it's on Tubi. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. They really did. They really did make a movie about this, and it's on Tubi. Now, I didn't make a video about that because I was like, I'm not going to bring any energy towards that for a standalone video. But they really did make a movie about this case. So, by the way, it's been months. She's been hiding. Haven't heard a damn thing about this woman. And honestly, she needs to do exactly what she's doing. Stay out of sight and keep her mouth shut. But today was the day that she was supposed to meet and face the music. Pay the piper. All right? So she did. And so let me show you guys just one little video, because, I think that it's nice to see the perp walk. Of all things, she got a perp walk. Why? I say why. I ask why. Okay? But hey, she made this bet. Might as well lie in it, right? So let me share this with you guys right quick. Hold on. This is just a quick one. And I don't know, man, and let me show this to you guys. And I don't know how, I'm feeling some type of way about this. I'm going to be real. Okay? I feel some type of way about this. Like, I feel like she's getting off on this. You know what I mean? Just a little ooey. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It just feels like she's getting off on this. That she enjoys this. Something's not right with this woman's brain. I'm gonna be real. She needs to seek help, and that's what I think. But she also does need to pay the piper. And she also needs the public needs justice for this hoax that she put on her body. This is not cool at all. So let's take a look at this video. It's really quick. It's just her walking. It's just her walking. It's nothing grandiose. It's just her walking into the courthouse. But let's take a look. Look at that lawyer all happy, $3,000 suit on, feeling good, getting his name out in a way, I guess. Would you want to represent her? Huh? I'm just saying. And she looks different to me now. She definitely looks different to me. But that's just me. Okay? She looks different. Who else said that she looks different? I think somebody else has said that. But as you can see, she's doing her thing. Okay? I'm gonna put on repeat so you guys can see this. All right. But as you can see, she out here. She showed up. She made a public appearance, as she should have. So I'm glad she did. Okay. But I'm gonna be real. She looks different. She definitely does. But in my personal opinion, I think she's really enjoying this. I think she's really enjoying this. I said it, and I don't give a damn. I think she's enjoying this. That's the whole purpose, getting attention. I also will say this too. I am quite curious what the parents are going through in their own minds, because they are also still having to hold it down for their baby. This is their daughter. So I'm wondering if they really, I guess I'm just asking, I'm wondering why. That's it. It's really a why more than anything. Just a why. But I think the stress is getting to her. Okay? I think the stress is getting to her. And I think the stress is getting to the parents too. But I feel like okay, you know what? I'm going to ask you guys this before we get into the news. into the information. I'm going to ask y'all, what would you do? What would you do, though? I'm just asking, what would you do if this was your daughter? Would you hold it down? Would you have her back? Or would you tell her to figure it out for her damn self and kick rocks? I'm just curious. You let me know. Comment. Let me know. Would you be on her side, holding it down, being the best parents you can be? Or would you tell her, shoot, you ain't my child? Bye. Good luck. Answer that question. Let me know. Okay. Amanda said, that's the Cheez-Its. That's just terrible, y'all. I just said she looks stressed. To me, she looks stressed, but I also think that she is enjoying this ish, y'all. I think she's getting off on this, like gooey, ooey, ooh, ee, ooh, ooh. Wee. I think she's enjoying it, but that's just me. Okay? Kick rocks, or I'm there. I'm going to hold it down for my kid because she's my kid. We're going to hold it down. Hold it down for my baby. Would you do that or no? Questiones. Put it in the chat. Put it over there in the chat. Por favor. Okay? Oh, also, do not forget, hit that like button down below, please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. You know your boy's working hard out here in these streets. So hit that like button down below. Send it past 500 likes if you're watching on YouTube. Come on, please. I'm here giving y'all the entertainment and the news at the same doggone time. So hit that like button down below. Send it past 500 likes. Also, do not forget, hit that subscribe button. Okay? Hit that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button. All right. And hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook. Shameless plug, but hey. This is how I keep these lights on. All right. And of course, if you enjoy the information and all that, and you appreciate the show, hit that join button down below. Okay. So somebody said, is she pregnant? No, she ain't pregnant. Who would want to date her right now? I'm just saying. Who would go, oh, yeah. I want to be all up in it. No one wants any trouble. She is trouble. She is trouble. She is trouble. Oh, there's another thing, too. I didn't mention this a while back when it first came out. But remember the boyfriend? Remember him? Okay. Yeah. So remember that mother lover? All right. Okay. So he did an interview because he's trying to start his own podcast. I talked about this a long time ago. I did talk about this a long time ago. Or a while back when it first came out. I didn't do it as a pop-up video because I didn't want to give it that energy. But now that we're on this, boyfriend did do a podcast where he had one of his boys sit down and talk to him about this whole incident. He basically said, hey, this has nothing to do with no scrippers. This has nothing to do with any of that stuff. I wasn't doing anything bad. She just did this stuff on her own time and within her own mind. He denounces anything, right? Now I say go and check out that if you want to take a look at it. I can't play it on here because he's playing like, I'm not kidding. He's playing like, I don't know, Pretty Ricky and old school Kanye and Keith Sweat in the background, for crying out loud. So I can't play any of it on the show. But take a look at it when you get some time if you want to watch something that's ridiculous. And another person who's trying to capitalize on this situation, which he clearly is doing, trying to capitalize. Still is. Remember, he went down to Atlanta for like a search and rescue party. Like he did a guest appearance at a club in Atlanta. For single lady, like it's so dumb, y'all. So dumb. Yeah, I said Keith Sweat, Brandy. They literally have Keith Sweat in the background. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I want your body. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Okay. Fucking up loving that stuff playing in the background throughout the entire podcast. Just letting you guys know. Okay. So you guys are here for the main thing. So we got to get into this because I can't be on for very long, but I'm going to give you guys the information that you need. She has been found guilty, and she's looking at some serious quiche that she got to pay and some time in jail. She's looking at some time in jail. Bang. Skadoosh. Take a look at that, y'all. Splickety splat splat ow. I don't know why I'm doing all this weird noises, but I'm just in that mood today. Okay? But she has been found guilty for this taking situation, and judge wants to see her in jail for at least a year and pay back $18,000. Yeah, in restitution. Because you got to remember, let's remember, multiple man hours were being used. Multiple man hours were being used and wasted on searching for her. Just a quick reminder. Everybody and their mom was involved in this. There was a whole Crime Watchers reward money that was raised as well. I mean, there were so many things. People went out of their way. People were pouring their hearts into this situation, into trying to find this young woman. Only to find out that, I mean, we still don't know. Man, do I wish she would actually tell us the truth on what's going on, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's sitting here going, I'm going to write a book about it. Do a Jada. Okay? She's going to do a Jada. And then she's going to sit across from Gail, or maybe, what's her name? Hoda, whoever the name, the girl from the Today Show. Okay? And she's going to be like, yes, bombshells. But you got to read my book. I wouldn't be surprised if you got a book coming out. And watch people read it. Or turn it into a Lifetime movie. This girl is no good. Okay? This woman's damaged. I'm sorry. She's damaged. She is damaged goods. So $18,000. And I agree, Becky. $18,000 just ain't enough. That's what I'll say. They should be asking for more money. That's just what I think. But at the same time, these are the breaks. Let's take a look at this article. All right. So she has been found guilty by a Hoover municipal judge on Wednesday for faking her own taking. The ruling came after Russell pleaded not guilty. What? She pleaded not guilty, y'all. She pleaded not guilty to charges of false reporting to law enforcement authorities and falsely reporting an incident. Literally ground balls. Like these are like nothing in comparison to what she could have been facing. But she pleaded not guilty. How do you plead not guilty to that? Like, I'm sorry. It's dumb. Okay. But moving on, despite her plea, thank you, baby Jesus, they cut through all this BS. Municipal Judge Brad Bishop found her guilty based on the recommendation of state prosecutors. The judge recommended 1 year in jail and $17,874 in restitution. He also recommended 2 fines of $831 each. So it's a little bit over $18,000 in restitutions and other fines. But still, she pleaded not guilty. And I get it. That's what her lawyer probably said, plead not guilty. And she did so. But she pleaded not guilty to these charges, which we clearly know she did, man. We clearly know she did these things, man. But okay. Russell, holding her hands behind her back, fidgeted nervously as she entered her plea at about 2:14 p.m. In municipal court, there is no jury trial. The Constitution allows anyone who faces jail time to have their case heard and decided by a jury of their peers. Bishop explained that often defendants will enter a plea in municipal court and appeal his verdict to Jefferson County Circuit Court to take the case to a jury trial. Russell, represented by attorneys Amory Anthony and Richard Jaffe, is appealing to the circuit court. So, if she appeals, could this go to a jury trial? Very interesting. Again, often the defendants will enter their plea in municipal court and appeal his verdict to court, to the Jefferson County Circuit Court to take the case to a jury trial. Now, if I'm reading this correctly, they will most likely, they haven't said, oh yeah, we're going to do this, but I'm assuming, unless there's some reports that so far, I haven't heard anything as of yet, except that she has been found guilty. There is a good possibility that she will appeal this verdict, and this will be taken to a jury trial. She gonna lose if that is the case, because you never know what's going on behind closed doors. Her family might be like, just take this, because that year in jail could be reduced down to whatever, community service, a couple, whatever, some probation time, parole time, whatever it may be, right? But still, if she really has the gall to try to get this to go to a jury trial, I will be flabbergasted. I said it. I said an SAT word. My mind would be blown, or will be blown, if this does happen. And I have a feeling it's going to happen. Now, we already know about her vanishing in, July 13th after calling 911 and a family member reporting seeing a child, a 3 or 4-year-old, only wearing a diaper and a t-shirt, by the way. No pants, but a diaper, walking alone on the I-459. We already know about all this stuff, but what I find incredibly interesting, is the possibility of her actually appealing and this actually going into court, like an actual jury. But the thing is what if she does appeal? What could she possibly present as a strong argument? What would her team, what would her lawyers even present as a possible, as anything? How would they present this? To be like, my client is innocent. She is not guilty. She was found doing all these things. Now, I don't know what else the state has. I don't know what the prosecution has against her, what the state has stacked up against her, but I'm assuming they got enough stuff. They saw her in a Target. They have security camera or security footage of her going to these particular places to buy particular items before she disappeared. She guilty as hell. So I'm wondering if she does appeal, what is the defense going to say? What is her team going to present? Are they going to plead insanity? Temporary insanity? Are they going to lean on mental health? Which could be a strong argument. But they need to show proof of all that. Again, This doesn't make much sense. Okay? She has been found guilty, and yet still there's a possibility that she could appeal. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, hold on. I want to make sure this is true. This could be some breaking news for me or for all of us. No freaking way. If that's true, my mind will be blown. Hold on. Okay. There is a rumor, or at least on Twitter or X, saying that she has already appealed. That she's already entered an appeal. I don't know if that's entirely true, but I'm hearing, or I'm reading through the internets that she has already appealed on this ish. No, see, no, nope. I'm sorry. I'm looking to see if this is actually true because I've yet to see anything in news other than just through content creators on Twitter. I'm waiting to see the actual proof and truth of that, because that is a little bit of a surprising piece of information. Okay. But I have yet to see anything about her appealing, but there's a good possibility that she's appealed. I can see her doing that. But nothing so far have I seen through articles online. I'm not showing it to you guys because I don't want to put up anything that's not true. Okay, like show something from another content creator if there's nothing to back it up. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. All right, but there's something about this that screams. Let me wait and see if that's actually true or not. But I have yet to see anybody say anything about her appealing. Now, I'm going to say this. There's a good possibility that she's going to appeal. Okay? You know what? Let me see here. Okay, let me show you guys this. I got something else. It's about this. But, I get a little squeamish when using other people's content. So I'm hoping, I don't know. Mm. Mm. Yeah, the thing is I'm seeing people, fuck it. F it. F it. I'm gonna show this to you guys. Because F it. Okay. Let me just show you guys this. It says, okay, she has been found guilty, which we already know. Blah, blah, blah. State recommended maximum 1 year in jail, 6 months for each charge. Okay. Because she has been found guilty on 2. A fine of $831. When we read there was 2 fines of $831 each. And of course, restitution in the amount of $17,974.88. All right. That's a little bit more specific. Then it says the case will now be appealed to the circuit court. So if she did appeal, then she's already appealed. Okay. She has already appealed. Now, one thing that I do want to say, and I'm going to show you guys this video. This is not my video. All right. This is from JLR. All right. I'm, of course, wanting to make sure that whatever I put up, the people who it's somebody else's content. So I just want to give credit where credit is due. Okay. But this is coming out of the courthouse, if I'm gathering this correctly. And so this is JLR asking this Carlee Russell's lawyer a question. Okay, so let me show you guys that really quick. Again, hopefully he's okay with me playing this piece of content. He's responding now. Okay, so he tried. Oh, you didn't hear that. Shoot. Sorry about that, guys. Let me play it again. Sorry about that.
Can you say 100% that the parents are not involved? 100%. Can you say 100% that the parents are not involved, Mr. Emery? Are the parents involved? Mr. Emery, are the parents involved? Did the parents help Carlee at all? Can you say that for 100% certainty, yes or no? Did the parents help her, Emery? Did they?
I went from Mr. Emery to Emery.
Yeah. I like your suit, though. Hey, look, I like your suit. Remember we talked before?
I know.
All right, so are they involved or not? The parents, yes or no? Let's put this rumors to rest. The people online are saying, hey, the parents helped her in any way. Let's just put the rumors to rest, Emery.
You think it'll put it to rest?
It might if it comes from you.
Might really put it to rest.
Come on, come on. Come on. Why did she?
No,
No, I almost did call you Carlee. Why? Listen. Why did she plead not guilty today when she's clearly guilty? 6 months. 6 months.
Hey, you all be good.
I will give credit where credit is due. JLR, man, the dude is out here. Okay, the dude is out here. I don't know how he gets in these places like around, but he is fast. Okay, but he got a reaction from the lawyer. I will say that. Okay, did he get his answer? No. But of course he's not going to get that answer, you know? But the reaction is interesting. I will say that. Okay. Yeah. He must teleport or something. I don't know what it is, but he literally like every time there's a story going on, he's like, okay, I'm right here. I'm here. I'm over here. I'm like, damn, how do you move around so damn much? Damn. He is everywhere. He really is. But nonetheless, he's getting these exclusive questions and stuff like that when things are popping off. And so, man, shout out to the dude, but at the same time, not getting the answers that I'm sure that he wanted, okay? Or he was hoping to get, right? It's kind of old school too, that kind of in your face journalism type thing, if you really think about it. But hey, mad props to him for doing what he does. Because there's a lot of people that won't get these kinds of reactions, and not every time are you going to get people reacting, but still, it's still, pretty amazing when you do, okay, get some stuff. But I have yet to hear, I'm just hearing from other places, okay? I'm just hearing from other places and from other content creators and whatnot saying that they have already appealed. I'm not surprised if they have done that, but I'm not surprised that they've done it. But in my mind, I'm going, what do they have? What kind of weight do they have that would garner them to fight this in court? I just don't think they have anything. Okay. I just don't think they have anything worthwhile, but that's just me. I don't know, man. To me, it just seems so odd that you got people out here that are going to sit here and say, oh yeah, like the parents, they're going to show up to these events, to this event, right? To this court hearing or this court date, standing by their daughter. Why? I mean, I get it, holding it down, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's your daughter and all that. But at the same time, there's something about it that just doesn't feel right, y'all. It really doesn't feel right. And I really wish I could put my finger on what it is that's not right. But it's clear there's some things at face value that I'm like, she did this terrible thing. I just wonder why this went down the way it went down. The other thing, though, too, is that there have been other stories that we've heard about how she may have done this kind of thing before. She may have done this type of BS in the past before. I don't know how much of that is true either. But at the same time, this is just crazy to me, okay, that they're trying to appeal. She should take what she got and cut her losses and move on. But we'll see what they have. We'll see what they have. Because, I mean, like I said, they must have something to prove. They must have something big, right? They must have something big to prove, to throw in there as a strong and solid argument. Does that make sense? So I'm curious. I'm hella curious about this, indeed. Okay. But another thing I do want to bring into the conversation right quick, because I mean, you know, to me, this is just still absolutely crazy. And the fact that she is allegedly appealing this verdict is absolute trash, in my personal opinion. It really is trash, in my personal opinion. But one thing that I am working on right now, and I know I've talked to you guys about this morning, but if you guys want to, please, by all means, I am trying to raise some money to do a full-on holiday special, something really amazing, something fun, great music, great comedy, great entertainment, all that stuff. Please go and check out my GoFundMe link. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Please go and take a look at that when you get some time. That would really mean the world to me. Like I said, we're trying to raise about $6,000 for this event. And like I've said a million times before, a buck, you know, a little bit goes a long way. And so I'm just trying to make a dream happen. Something that I've always had dreams of making happen for this, with this, but it is an expensive thing. So if you can, please go check that out. That would be greatly appreciated. It is pinned to the top of the chat, and I will make sure that it's in the description box down below. But when it comes to this, okay, when it comes to all of this situation, her being found guilty, what say you guys? You know, are you happy about this? Does this make you say, okay, cool, justice served? Or no? She's obviously going to appeal, or if she hasn't already, she is going to appeal. What say you guys? Does this make you feel like this is enough? Okay. Do you think this is enough? Lady Hawk just said, let me pull this up. What did she say? Whoa, where did it go? There it is. Lady Hawk just said, I think she appealed to stay out until the holidays. Just my opinion. You know, that's a good point. She could stay. She could be like, I want to stay for a little bit. You know, I want to enjoy the holidays, enjoy the milk and cookies and the Christmas tree. But I mean, to me, it's like, enjoy the holidays to do what? You're going to be basically doing a lot of this stuff alone or just with family. I'm sure she's an adult, probably grounded for life right now by her parents. Her parents probably don't trust her for nothing, y'all. At least not right now. So I am curious about that. But that's, to me, the appeal, the possibility of appealing is absolutely insane to me. It's insane to me. And I'm wondering what that lawyer is going to present. What kind of argument is her team going to present so that it sways the jury to be like, well, maybe she really didn't do that as a hoax? Remember, they have yet to find Cletus. Okay? They have yet to find Cletus, the redheaded, balding dude. They have yet to find the little white baby that was on the little toddler that was on the side of the road. And they have definitely not found the white woman that was playing with her hair, feeding her Cheez-Its. But they found everything else. For anyone out here who's sitting here, anybody sitting here going, oh, yeah, she's innocent. She didn't do anything. They're insane. That's it. All the evidence lines up showing that she was up to no good, period. There is no way around it. And I get it that there's going to be some tinfoil hat wearing mother lovers out here and some naysayers like some people out here when the monster clearly did it. There's always somebody out there going, well, maybe he didn't do it. And it's like, man, he was standing over the body with the bloody knife in his hand. He was screaming that he did it. And now you're saying that there's a possibility that he didn't do it? Bro, he did it. Same thing with this situation. Anybody who's sitting here thinking that she didn't do this is out their doggone minds. That's what I think. Okay. And it doesn't matter what the motive was, what the reason was behind it. She still did it. She still consciously woke up one day and said, I'm planning a hoax. I'm planning on disappearing today, but I need to Google some Liam Neeson's real quick. I need to Google some Taken so I can have some inspiration. I'm sorry, I'm not here for that. I am not here for that. And I will say this lawyer that she has, if he gets her off in some sort of way, I don't know what kind of voodoo, witchcraft type thing he's able to do, but he has to do some sort of miracle to make this happen, to make it work out. Because he's going to look like Boo Boo the Fool if he loses this whole case. Because he's fighting a losing battle. It's clear. But if he gets her off, he will look like the GOAT. Literally. It will be the best magic trick ever performed in court in the history of law. I'm being dead ass. Anyway, guys, that's the video. I appreciate all y'all for being here. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of the conversation. Trust me, there's so much more going on, but I wanted to give you guys that piece of information. Oh, wait. Hold on. KC5, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And just like Casey, you can hit that join button down below and become a member, baby. Okay? Consider doing that. That would be greatly appreciated, all right? Anyway, again, thank you so much for the support. Welcome to the family, Casey. But guys, I appreciate all y'all for being here. It really does mean a lot. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you so much for your support. We got more and more stories going on that my head is spinning, and I'm going to try to squeeze in as many as I can throughout the rest of the day. Be on the lookout for them. I'll squeeze them in when I can, but your boy has got to get going. So please do me a favor. Hit that like button down below, please, and thank you. All right. Love to see it go past 700 likes on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hit that reaction button. Okay. Let's get it past 20 reactions on Facebook. That would really, really mean a lot. Okay, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, and hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook. All right. You know, your boy's working hard out here in these streets to give you the conversation and the stories that you need for the day. Soybean. Yes. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome to the family. All right. And guys, please go check out, pin to the top, but go check out my GoFundMe. Okay. Trying to make something happen for the holidays for all of us. So please go check that out. That would really, really mean the world to me. That would be phenomenal. Okay. So don't forget to do all of that. Okay. Anyway, guys, it is time to get going. Much love to you guys, and I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. I'll see you guys soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.